Hello everyone! Happy Sunday. Sorry for the delay. We are all set up and ready to go and begin our journey in Sable. I just had to quickly set up the settings, and they were my resolution I think started at 640 by 800, which is interesting. And also every single time I slid the resolution up, it automatically adjusted it, and don't do that. Don't automatically adjust the resolution until I've set my desired resolution, and then let me hit like the A button or something. Anyways, we're good to go. Hello, Ishin. Good to see you. Are you ready to head out on our gliding journey? I would like to start a new game. Let's get going. Good to see you too. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. I have the game running at like, I think half of my refresh rate, which would be something like 777 FPS. But they've actually specifically modeled the character animation to run at like 24 or whatever. Very interesting art style, yeah. I was definitely really intrigued when I first saw this, because it reminds me a lot of the French artist Mobius's work. It's very cool. The ceremony. Use the left stick to move Sable. Yeah, like look at our animation. Like it's purposely low frame rate. Cool. It did make me worry for a minute when I first saw that. I was like, oh no, did I do I have is this game not running properly? But no, it's running fine. Oh god, we got a lot of airtime. Oh. I think I completely missed the tutorial for climbing because I just went around. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we've got Breath of the Wild style climbing. Press to crouch. Ooh, birdie. I thought I typed Morbius. Oh my goodness. No, there is no Morbius in this game, I hope. Wow. I don't know that I have like a paraglider or something, so I don't know how I can safely dismount. But we'll just make our way. You can only sprint while you have enough stamina. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, I know. It's very similar to like Roller Drome, the game we played a couple weeks ago, I think, or like last month. Like that same kind of like inked high contrast color thing. It looks so cool. I can feel Jaidi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-baring little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet, I shrug, but any attempt at casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat, you were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping into me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jaidi reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank JD for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are. So, let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should have already made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will have shared something, well, let's just say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what JD's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? I asked JD what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable. Or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Bexy, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what. So long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So, don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now, go speak with Hilal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I have told him to arrange your bike with Shizo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I use on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there. Perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. And we can see where we need to go. Got like a little drinking container there. Glider ceremony sounds so cool. Oh, I know. I cannot wait until we get on the bike. But let's take a look around first. As she looks out across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I can now understand is her daughter, Ilaria. Does she need help? Zeki shakes her head. No, she's fine, and I'll get her. She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. The kids where they aren't supposed to. Oh god. Yeah. It looks like we can get there safely. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Maybe not. We may not actually be able to take any kind of fall damage. Oh. Got 20 bits and bobs. Don't know what I'm doing with that. Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. The crow friend. Yeah, it's just a bunch of crows hanging out. Good buddies, those crows. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. 0. Have a good day. Cizo looks busy. I should leave her to it. Imagine we're gonna have to climb back up here, if that's Cizo, once we talk to the other two. But, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so apart from... there's a couple buildings down, I think right below this tower. I think we've seen almost everything the camp has to offer, although what's this? New item, chum egg. Chum egg, offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Well, hopefully it's not too far. Kinda busy. As I approach Halal, they give me an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. Love their horns. Oh yeah, Halal's got cool as hell mask and also a prosthetic leg. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Halal what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal that I feel... electricity? Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember JD's words now and tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. I promise it's worth the trip. So what's in the tent here? Oh, this looks suspiciously like a bike workshop or something. The colors in this game are very nice. Oh yeah, no, like... the color choices for all, like, the rocks around us and all the little items and stuff, it's so good. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful, or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. JD sent me to speak with you? Did she? What about? I tell him it was about something special, and then make a leading gesture, slowly, trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen in the words spell out. I asked Riz if he might, sort of, possibly, maybe even have a bike for me. It gives me memories of being out in the mesas during bird banding, right at twilight. Oh, that would be so cool. She's too excited. I mean, I would be excited for a hover bike, too. Your bike. He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike! Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I was meant to... that I prepared for you, because today is your... gliding, yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course. Right. Yes. yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you. In a, well, sort of, it's a tutorial for you. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before anyone can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding. But does seem kind of earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sandcutter at his side. It's quite old and a bit shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. What's the bike's name? Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just sandcutter will do for now. Youngsters these days always asking questions. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Blue icon on your compass. Airhead mechanic spotted. What has he been doing then? Come back after you drive the sandcutter through the ring. This thing sounds like it's gonna fall apart at any moment. Oh, look at the cool smoke and everything. Oh, this game looks so cool. Oops. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable! Congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you've noticed if you're on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously, if it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Halal? Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting used to this sandcutter. That's something, huh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Halal's got something to show you, too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only slightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. Yep, this is what we need to do. So, back on the bike. And I believe the temple's over here. This thing seriously sounds like it's going to just, like, blow up at any moment. I feel like I'm getting slightly ripped off here. Whoa, okay. I think that's enough for the bike. Almost flip, yeah. Where the heck are we going? Oh, 1 second. I took a look over at my teacup and I noticed a fly had fallen in and, like a little, like, mosquito or something had fallen in and drowned. So I had to fish that out before I could take a drink from it. Wintertime. What the heck is this? The world's largest dumbbells, or a shield generator or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little concerned I was gonna run out of stamina. I also tried to dismount using that ladder, and that did not work. Oh well. Well. Go ahead and plug this battery in. What the heck is this place? Atomic control panel. An internal control device used for allowing a machine to monitor its own mechanisms and make adjustments where needed. Without one of these in a bike, you're better off riding a goat. Is that what we came here for? I guess so. We must need this for our own bike. Alright. I don't think I was supposed to bring the bike out here. That seems like it'd be pretty hard. I think I climbed up the one cliff that's not actually used to get up there. But like, supposedly I was supposed to be activating the stone at the altar, and I didn't see anything in there. I'm hoping I just didn't walk right past it, or I'm going to feel very silly. But this is looking a little bit more promising. If I can make it up this hill, uh-oh. Okay. I'm definitely gonna be eager to upgrade my stamina. Or to cook stamina increasing foods or whatever. Oh, no, this isn't it. Got more egg. This might be it then. Sable has like a really low terminal velocity. She can stay up in the air for like quite a long time. This isn't it either? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. This isn't it at all. This was just for treasure, which, I mean, obviously I'm okay with, but I'm not gonna lie, that means I'm incredibly off course. Oops. Well, it is a quest item, so maybe we are intended to come back here later and pick up parts for our actual bike, because Driz forgot to actually get them for us. That would make sense to me. Backtracking later. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we grabbed everything we needed here. And if that's the case, then we'll probably just show up and be like, already got it, so don't worry. We get the proper bike. Oh god, same. I hope we don't have to spend too long with this thing. That sounds like it's going to fall apart on us. Just gonna pass us the clunker. I hope not, but if we do get it, I hope that we can, like, make it not sound like it's going to explode on us. Okay, so where am I going? Upgrades. Oh, yeah. I'm very ready to find upgrades for my little bike. The way this thing, like, lurches up and down makes me think I'm just gonna clip into the ground and explode. Or something. Very nice shadow effects, yeah. And I really like the blending done on these hills. Like, actually, let's take a look at this real quick. So, if we look at this hill dead on like this, there's no line, but as we turn the camera and adjust our perspective, suddenly there's a nice inky line telling us where the crest of that hill is. So cool. They did a lot of work on this, and I extremely appreciate it all. Oh, more egg. Egg obtained. Whoa, what the heck is this? Also, is that like an airship? Hey Corgi, good to see you. Welcome to Sable. Oh shit! What sort of game is this? As far as I know, it's like Breath of the Wild's exploration on hoverbike or whatever, but with no combat, as far as I understand it. Just like all exploring this like weird desert land. Oh, jumping just immediately lets go of the wall. Okay, so I can't jump like I can in Breath of the Wild. At least I don't think so. No, there is no jump. So if I can make it up here, it is, like, only barely. Cool. What the heck is up here? It's, like, just enough. Like, they give me just enough to get up here, and it's, like, nothing more. Oh, is this literally just a way back out? Oh. My sense of curiosity has failed me yet again. Also, I don't think there's fall damage. Like, obviously I haven't tested it with a height of significant depths, but it definitely seems like the intention is not for you to be in danger, ever. Although I definitely wouldn't mind a paraglider, even so. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid? Exhilarated? Or maybe it feels right? I am ready for Roanna to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. Activate the Twizzler altar. We have absorbed the magic neon spaghetti. But at what cost? Oh, okay, we're going up. I wonder what that did for us. Show Halal the activated guiding stone. Press and hold A to glide in midair. Oh my god, they took the paraglider. Holy shit, yes. Oh, I have to actually use the paraglider to get out of here. Ooh, okay. Glide bubble. It's an interesting way to do it. Press and hold A to glide in midair. Yes, thank you, I did, in fact. Not having the like, jump while climbing thing that Breath of the Wild did kind of feels a little bad. I just really like the whole, like, consume a lot of stamina to get up, like, a little bit, maybe a little bit quicker, but also, like, maybe just reach something that you otherwise couldn't. I thought it was a cool feature. Money. Anything down there? No, I don't think so. Thanks, Ocean. If there's anything I have eyes for, it's treasure. Magpie eyes spotted the loot. Exactly. So I can just glide forever then, I'm assuming. Looks like it. It looks like the game is completely willing just to let me. No stamina cost, and it doesn't just run out, so. Cool. I really wish this bike had, like, a boost or something, but I'm hoping that... Oh god. I'm hoping that we're not going to be using this thing much longer. This poor thing seriously looks like it's going to just give up at any moment. Oh my god. It also doesn't handle bumps very well. Poor thing can barely stay on the ground. Something like an upset stomach. Oh yeah. Almost upended you off. I think if I could be upended off, it definitely would have thrown me off there. Jetty greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. What was your gliding like? I asked JD about her gliding. Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. I cross my arms in protest. Pout all you want, I don't want to spoil any surprises. She lowers her voice to a whisper. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers? And now that's all I'll say about that. You should get going. When I had to return to Hilal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Safe, like a warm hug. I tell Hilal that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual. Warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Hilal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Hilal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Hilal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret to it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the Perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Cizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Halal quotes from a selection of obscure and lyrically mediocre Ibexi historical ballads whenever I pass by. There is a great verse that says much about our folk, buried under sand. Very good advice, it is. Let us climb Bird Tower. We could probably go and talk to that child now. Now that we have the... Oh, never mind, there's straight up a friggin' airship there now. Should probably go check that out, yeah. If the game doesn't send me there automatically, which it might be doing here in a second. Cizo is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. But Cizo has been along us so long that it's easy to forget that it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Excited, for my bike! Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jadi told me how excited you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get you your bike together, but I think he may have. I knew it! What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Drizz's forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. And besides, this'll be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm gonna make my own hoverbike? I asked Cizo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you are not going to make your hoverbike. You are going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggests that you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Cizo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Cizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. Do most gliders make their own bikes? I asked Cizo if most gliders really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. I tell Cizo I'll see her soon, and head off in search for the components. Together, we will create something new out of the old. Cizo is waiting for her parts. I still need to find an atomic calibrator and an atomic power supply. Oh, look at this. We got the Death Stranding thing. Or Death Stranding thing or Breath of the Wild, most probably. And there we go. Alright, let's go see what's up with this. You got the one she needed. Yeah, so that's cool. At least it wasn't a wasted trip. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. I don't know, this person looks like a lot of fun. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? It's bigger than I thought. I tried to explain that when I first saw the balloon, I thought it was very small and somewhat far away. But now I can see it's quite large and was very far away. I fumble through the explanation, though, and the cartographer just nods without saying anything. I nod back. Well, good to meet you. And, oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. I tell the cartographer I'd love a map. And this pink sweater. Oh god, yeah, with the neon blue trim. Very nice. Also this mask. It looks like they've ripped a like an eyewear tester. Like you know how like when you go to the eye doctor and then they like sit you down in that chair and then they put that like the big thing full of lenses and then they like change the lens power and tell you to read all the letters on the wall. That's what it reminds me of. Of course you would. That will be 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a gliding glider with empty pockets. I'll tell Jordan that I'll be back. I'll need to ask Jadi for some money. Farewell, child. Well, hold on a minute. That's not true. I have 100 because I've been getting stuff. Sable, you fool. You could have saved me a trip. Wait, we got the monies. Yeah, I think we're meant to... I guess they didn't intend for you to go out and just start getting any treasure you get. I tell Jadi that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money for you to get you going on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jadi effusively and head out on my way. That is also good advice. Not balance for magpie tendencies. No. But then again, we did get, like, money from Grandma. So, I appreciate it. Thanks, Grandma. Not gonna lie. How long have these ships been here? How long has this one been just belching smoke? That seems like a risk. Although, this does look cool as hell. I'm guessing these were like colony ships or something. And that the people on this planet are the descendants of the survivors of the ships, but who knows? There's nothing of use to be found on the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramin. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if that old machinist told us what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, they'll be held to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed, perhaps? Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Ramin. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Definitely the vibes I get too. Okay, cool. Glad it's not just me. Oh, on Rahona's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static, and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramin? Let me check the machinist's notes. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramin? Unshrimping check? Oh yeah, I should... Yeah. I'm sitting on my feet, hunched over. Thank you, Ocean. I completely should not be doing that. That lever, Toma, the one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Okay, so they've rebuilt this ship then. Which explains why it looks pretty patchwork. Well. Are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Simon has always been a mischief maker, and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice... You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get me. May I please have it? I decide to be gentle, and I ask her, may that I please have it. May I please have it? She mimics me terribly, all high and screechy. Despite my best efforts, I seethe. Oh well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Simon laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Simon. You're a horrible child. She certainly is something, all right. If you give me some beetles, that's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce. But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Better start running, kid, or I'll run you over. Instead, he eats some of my dust. Well, let's see if Driss has any idea. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Sima. Do you know where I can... Oh, do you know about Sima's hiding place? I know she spends a lot of time in that cave under the camp. You could have looked down there. Driss asked me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. Vehicle live on stream. I mean, I didn't. I just... So what do you think we want to do, Ocean? Do we want to catch these beetles for her, or do we want to just go find this cave underneath the camp? Attempted vehicle manslaughter. Excuse me. I made no effort to swerve towards the child. Do you know where I could find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't walk up into one and catch it, though. There are some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Beetles sound like fun? Sure, we'll do it. Halal quotes from a selection of obscure and lyrically mediocre Ibexi historical ballads whenever I pass by. We look up to the cliff edge, the sure hooves of the ibex anchored to the steps. Horned sentinels guarding the high plateau. Our boots find purchase in the stone, and we remember the days where we could not glide. Where is east of here? This is east. Disconnected the dots? What dots have you connected? Ibex people only have Ibex horns on their masks. Yeah, I think, and then they just have domesticated Ibexes. And I guess that's why they're called the Ibexi. All makes sense to me. I'm curious to know what the other tribes have named themselves after. It seems like machinists. I'm not sure if they're like a proper tribe or what. But they, it seems like they... I mean, they're obviously about machinery on some level. Although I'm curious to know what Shizo's role in this is. Like a trade school? Could be. But it also seems like they get, like, assigned somewhere. Oh, there's the beetles. But first, egg. Beetle obtained. Beetle obtained. Getting good use of that as one seed. Oh, no, come back here. Whoops. Whoops. No, 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 no. Pay no attention to me. Let's go get the seed. Oh my god. Oh. Whoops. Well, so much for that seed. Time for a new one. Not exactly sure where the heck I'm keeping these beetles. They're like as big as I am. Like at least as big as my torso. Seems like something I would want nowhere close to me. Who knows though, maybe they'll attack the child. Teach her that not to hide valuable bike parts. And that beetles should be left well enough alone. Lay in the cave underneath the camp. How did I not find this cave yet? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Saima the beetles, but rather than gloat, she hands me the calibrator and begins to cry. What have I done? You're leaving, and you'll never come back. I'll comfort her. She blows her nose and then wipes her hand on her tunic. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her best friend. I miss her too. There's been a letter here and there, but it is always to us rather than me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please don't go. I tell Saima not to worry, that I will be back sooner than she knows, and I'm sure she pouts behind that mask. And I add that if I am not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good. Then I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her and say goodbye for now. Oh. Ibixi Red Dye, the dye bottle for the colors of the Ibixi Red bike. Interesting. Here's Gladly Beetle. Yeah, it was for the best. How is it that Simon manages to contain so much chaos and verve in so small a form? Even now, there is something troublesome being dreamed up behind that mask. I know it. Oh my god, I cannot wait until we get our bike all set up. Where's my bike? Alright. Off to the final bike part. Was there a road sign here? North, the Dunboyne. South, the Wind Tower. West, Chums is written crudely on a sign. Northwest, Burnt Oak Station. Interesting. We're heading south. Alright. This looks like the place. Let's get started. Nice tube traversal. Thanks, Ocean. Was there any reason to do this? Nope. But I felt moderately cool for a second, going a different way. I'm glad that this game... Oh shit, that's a gap. I'm glad that this game does not, like, just lets you do, like, the Breath of the Wild thing, where it's just like, you can climb anything, so... If you think you've got a better route than the one that we've kind of sort of signposted, just go for it. I don't know how you're climbing that. That looks like just solid concrete, but... I guess there's holes in it. My magpie senses never fail me. More treasure. Slightly perforated concrete, yeah. I guess that's enough. Wonder how old these ruins are in comparison to these starships. There's the power supply. Oh, please don't walk off. The stick has a very bad north dead zone now. I need to do something about it, but I'm lazy and I don't want to I don't want to do anything about it. I might be able to just like adjust the Oh, okay, what am I doing? Okay, alright, you know what? Another tube traversal for the road. Oh my goodness. So much for a hover bike. This thing barely clears the ground. What a hunk of junk. Alright, so we've got our bike parts, and we've got the money that we need to go see the cartographer for. So let's go see the bike parts, and then I'm assuming we'll need to go down to that garage below Hilal's residence? I'm not sure really what it would be. So, I'm hoping we can hit this all in a way that makes sense. The actual cool bike. Oh, for sure, absolutely. I return to Caesar with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again, once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? I'm ready. Oh. Well, I'm sure we can go back and get the map. Whatever. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one truly appreciates when Caesar is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you've required, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she was already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. How are we doing this? Oh. You'd build sorry. I don't know why, but I thought I hadn't read that one. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. Okay. Okay, alright. Yes, thank you. Gliding bike booster. Oh, that sounds good. Alright. And that's it. We did it. Listen. Cizo tilts her head a moment, listening, leaning closer to Simone. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name. Simoon, I say. I say it in a whisper to let Cizo know. Simoon. Simoon. Yes, well done, Sable. What does it mean? What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Cizo looks entirely serious. The bike, to my endearing surprise, says nothing, even when I lean close. I tell Simoon that I am eager to know her better, and Cizo looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Cizo is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I think Cizo twice for good measure, and give a bow. I am ready. Cizo looks busy. I should leave her to it. Alright, back to Grandma for the final ceremony. But first, let's go talk to Driss. See if you've got anything new to say. The answer is no. Alright, let's go get that map, and then let's go back to Grandma. I wonder when I can, dye my bike. I'm hoping I can just, like, take it back to, like, a workshop or something and make some changes to it. What a cool-looking airship. Just, like, utterly bizarre. Greetings, child. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade, then. A map of the Ewer sold by members of the Cartography Guild. Do I have anything to sell? I could sell this beetle, but I don't know that I want to. I thank Jordan for the map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short, I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me. But I spend a little extra time out there, just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you, from Hakoa to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip, and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Visited a place. Okay. So I need to have the map, and also to have visited a place to get fast travel. Interesting. Beetle value. $10 for a beetle. I returned to JD with a new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Cizo gave it to me. I tell JD that Cizo gave me the badge. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I try to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there, and once you've got 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now. The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all this done, there is only one thing left. It is time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Roana. There you'll assemble your gliding mask, and go. There are things I wish to convey to JD here. Depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional Ibexi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the Ibexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you, and I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I am ready. I don't think we have anything. Nope, no messages. So apparently our clothes are hand-me-downs from Yara, the person who went on the trip before us, her glider. The fabric seems to be made at Burnt Oak Station. Is that where we are? No, it's a Bexy camp. Burnt Oak Station is somewhere else. Hey, Goblin. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. We're just about to make our glider mask and head out on our journey with our new fancy bike. But for now, we've got to use this rust bucket. Look at our cool cape. Blowing in the wind. Goblin, you said you played Sable as well, right? Was playing early today, actually. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you're having a lot of fun with it. I've been having a lot of fun with it, just like in this first hour. Finally finished with the electronics did for today. Nice. This 286 board continues. It's being stubborn. What does the 286 board go into? Okay, a little bit ominous. For 286 CP. Oh, okay, cool. This is some Legend of Zelda shit. 3 generations prior to the original Pentium. Oh, cool. Owns the exploration game thing. Yeah, it's so cool so far. I'm just kind of wandering around, finding little bits of treasure. It feels definitely like the kind of game that I've always wanted to showcase on this channel. Excuse me. I've always wanted to showcase on this channel. Mid-1980s. Cool. Oh, I fucked up. Thank you, Glide. Just do shit to see what you can see. Oh, that's so cool. It's definitely nice to have, like, a game with, like, no combat in it to, like, distract you. Because I have to say, like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for Breath of the Wild's combat in most cases. It either felt, like, too chaotic, or, like, I could just flurry rush everything over and over again. I think for me, like, Breath of the Wild was at its best when I was just climbing over things and paragliding to the next spire. And at its worst when I was, like, forced to engage in the combat. Felt like Garbo to me. I'm glad I'm not the only one. To the combat part of it, yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing of note is just to remember to use all your, like, special abilities. Because that's something I don't tend to do, and that probably would have helped a lot to make it a lot more interesting. Like all the time stop abilities and whatnot, but even so, I don't think it's the highlight of the game for me. And then they were like, oh, well, you know what would be even better? How about a master mode where everything just, like, does more damage, and it's like, no. I only received the board, not sure if the original... Oh, okay. Do you have, like, a replacement case for something, for it? Like, do you have, like, a plan on what you're putting that in, or is that still in for someone on Discord? Oh, okay, cool. So it's for someone else, I see. Well, I hope you can get it up and running for them. This is civilization. Hi, Fizz, good to see you. We have completed the mask, and now we get our own. The mystical neon spaghetti will show me the way. A mask worn by those in the Sand Sea made of bone. The ones in particular to the Abexi are made from the skull of a mountain goat. Cool. And there's our journey attire. Let's get going. Which way is out again? I'm probably the one with the ladder facing out of here. Who enchanted my spaghetti? Mom's enchanted spaghetti. Best for miles around. Oh no, the cape physics. My cape is stuck in my own body. Wait, hold up. Aha! I knew it! Cuts. A cache of 100 cuts. Made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. Oh, like ancient Chinese coins. I guess that makes sense. I guess the idea is that, besides being used as just currency, I would imagine the metal from starships would be, like, pretty decent to work with. But that's probably where their value comes from. It's now a bib. It's a bib to eat my enchanted neon spaghetti with. It all makes sense. Where's my bike? Dude, where's my bike? Ah, I gotta walk it. Not that it's not far, but I guess someone took my bike while I was in there. Constantly find funny physics bugs and stuff. I did manage to, there was this shrine, I think, through there, that had, like, a treasure chest in front of it. I managed to jump into the candles and almost got stuck. Like, I was floating in midair for a little bit, but then, thankfully, Sable, like, grabbed onto a candle and I was able to get free. From Space Italians. Oh. Do I have a letter? Logging in. Hello, Sable. JD's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet it's still, it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There is a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepingly into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends. You are not without family. You are not without love. These things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinist at Burnt Oak Station, and among Cizo's closest friends. Utari's a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer, so keep an eye on the postal boxes, and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could even exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. Where did you leave me my bike? Where am I going? Into the room where you got your mask and actually crashed the cutscene and had to reload the game. Oh. There she is. Hi, Simoon. Oh yeah, now this thing handles a lot better. Oh shoot, looks like they took all the workshop tools. Well, guess I'm not using this. Spaghetti sauce trail. Oh my god, it does. It's so similar to Tiny and Big. I don't actually think I've ever heard of that game. I was cutting apart maces with a laser and stopping rockets to the rebel. That sounds incredible. Of course you had to try getting the bike there, of course. So if you do get stuck in this game, like what do you typically have to do? Just like fast travel somewhere? Interesting, I can't use that sign. Okay, so if you quit out and come back, you'll be close to where you were, but usually not stuck. Good to know. Pizza out of this so-called desert. Oh my god, it's like we never left Death Stranding. Definitely the kind of vibes that I was really hoping I'd get into this game. Just starting to, like, wander around somewhere while music plays. Garlic knots. Yum. Pizza on the rocks. Give me a second. I'm gonna increase the length of this chat. This is... There. I don't think I need to be seeing that much of the activity, especially not when I don't have redeems up or anything. Okay, much better. There's all the good vibes and none of the guns, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not really sure how I feel about the combat in Death Stranding, because it mostly felt superfluous, but on the other hand, it was nice to have, like, hazards that weren't just, like, natural disaster hazards to watch out for. Like, all part of, like, what you packed and prepared for. But I'm glad this game doesn't have anything like that. Where the hell am I going? I hope this is, like, something I can interact with. I thought I saw smoke, so I was like, okay, so surely... Is the smoke actually below me? Did I... Oh, hold up. What's this? Money is what it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Back down. He's going to go. There's a path, there's some reason. The wind tower. Okay. I don't think this is where I intended to go, but... I mean, we'll explore it anyways. I see treasure back there. No. There's probably a way up there, but I'm not going to try and worry about that right now. Let's see what else is in here first. Answer is not much, is what I would say if I wasn't looking up. But that's the point. Okay, so we can fall down to get that treasure chest. Anything out here? Oh, hold up. No, we don't. Just go in here. Ooh! Though they won't let me climb further, the hand wraps and lightweight fit of this gear are great for making scalable mountain heights more comfortable. I don't know, I kind of like the cape. Even though the hand wraps are very stroga. We'll wear it for a little bit. Let's go this way. Okay, there's the roof of the area I was looking at previously. Insanely good at climbing, I know. I'm very glad that Sable can just kind of climb on whatever. haven't even come here yet? Oh my god, that's so cool. We just went completely different ways. It's called bouldering. It is. It's very fun. I remember seeing, like... I once went to, like, a rock climbing, like, place, and there's, like, just, like, straight up, like, vertical overhang practice walls, and I'm just like, how the hell do you do that? Uh-oh. 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 Okay, it's fine. Why does the camera freak out like that? Please don't do that. Keep getting surprised how much there is. This definitely... I imagine it's going to be pretty impressive, but... Definitely kind of surprised that you just haven't been here yet. Alright, so what the hell was the point of this? Oh. There we go. Ooh, treasure. Yeet. Nice throw, Sable. And why? Good question. Oh, more treasure. Because she's rude. A boulderer to there. Of course. One of the bouldering clan. Anything else up here? Nope. Alright, let's see what that treasure's. Try falling to your death sometime? That is a hell of a suggestion. Just like to just say in chat. Oh. A standard uniform worn by machinists in Medine. Machinists will always make sure each set has its own unique modifications for their own particular needs. Cool. I get the feeling that's everything here. Or at least I hope so. Do a flip. Oh, what's this? Stream died for 2 seconds? Uh oh. Let me know if it keeps doing that, and then I can restart OBS or something. I really, really hope it doesn't. Alright. Let's go find that oak station. Midnight snack? I hope you get something tasty. Like you're offline? Ay, ay, ay. Where's my ship? I was not gonna lie, I was kinda hoping the ship would get over here. Oh well. I guess I could be out of range. Okay, I know the ship is just around this corner here. But that's my comfortable range. I mean, as long as it's comfortable for you. Don't know why people would be so weirded out at that. Whoa, kidoki. For something with wings as large as this, it sure does love to tilt over a lot. I'm singing Warthog. Well, those people should just mind their own damn business. Not gonna lie, I have no idea where this station is. I'm kinda hoping it wasn't in that you were. Stream died again? I'll never know what those people should do. They should mind their own business, sorry. I really hope it doesn't do that all night. Died for 5 or 10 seconds? Oh, that's not good. Not happy with that at all. If it does it again, I can restart OBS or something, see if that fixes it. North, the Dunboyne. East, the Ewer. Southeast, Wind Tower. Northwest. Okay. I can see that light flashing between green, yellow, and orange on OBS, and I'm not happy about it. Ewer are good words. They are. No chameleon tea today? Oh, no. I hope you've got a replacement of some sort, though, Nash. Good to see you. Oops. Which way is northwest? That way. Bulberry is also a good word. That sounds pretty good. Bulberry. Nice. I hope you enjoy your bulberry tea. The place where they produce bulbs. Oh, hold on. I see where we're going now. There's a cartographer. Actually, that might not be it, but there is a cartographer thing over there. That's probably it right there. That looks suspiciously like civilization. The flavor is too strong. That is what I remember. Oh god, what the fuck is happening to my camera? Noticing with blueberry tea is like sometimes it's very, very strongly tasting of blueberries. No. Got a small cup. That would probably do it. You could always try, like, getting a second cup and pouring half of it into that cup and then filling the rest with hot water or something. That might dilute enough for you. Can you jump off your saucer midair? I think so. Yeah, I can't. Ugh. Damn it, I need more stamina. Where's my stamina shrooms when I need them? Desiring you're tired? No worries, Nash. Oops. Alright. Let's see if I can plot a way up to this cartographer. I think I can. Oh yeah, you wanted to see if I can jump up my saucer in midair. No. What you can do instead is if you hit A, you'll enter strafe mode, which just lets you strafe around. I'm curious to see what that'll be used for. I noticed it dropped down to 0, and I'm like, okay, alright. I'm just gonna do this manually. This is gonna be risky. Please, Sable, please have just enough stamina to get up there. Thank you. I greet the cartographer shyly, a little cowed by how alone we are up here, and how intimate that sometimes feels, despite it being very so much a part of my gliding. She responds with what sounds like a warm smile. Hello there, glider. Thanks for taking the time to climb up all the way up here. Surveying gets a little lonely sometimes, you know? I tell her I do, despite how lonely I can get on the sand sometimes. I hope Simoon doesn't hear. So then, what is it you need? Can I buy a map? Of course! Oh, I can buy cartographer's badges too, sure. Often quite a journey to get to them, but the views are incredible and they are always worth speaking about the local area. Let's do that. What's worth a look nearby? I ask if there's anything worth a look nearby. She chuckles to herself. Of course, you don't think I'm standing up here for nothing, do you? Have you been to the Great Wind Tower yet? Get up there and you can see for ages. And Burnt Oak Station is close by as well. You'll never guess why it's called that. I think about it, but she goes on before I can shout my prediction. And if you're a fan of insects, there's a gigantic Hercules beetle nest nearby. You know, rumor has it they can lift 100 times their own body weight. Miss Oka VTube? Yes, that's me, Oka VTube. What's that, Nash? Can I help you, glider? What other regions are nearby? I ask which other regions are nearby. Glad you asked. Head south if you wish to see the white sands of the Wash. West, you'll find Red Sea and its myriad secrets. And to the east are the salt plains of the Waste. Cool. No problem, glider. Come back wherever you like. That looks suspicious. Where was that other thing I was looking for? It's in complete opposite direction, of course it is. Ah, fuck it. Alright, Goblin. So that's what happens when you fall to death. The bubble automatically deploys and saves you. You know what? That's absolutely for the best, and I appreciate it. The safety sphere. I very much appreciate the safety sphere. What the heck is this? Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know exactly what this is. The angler hut. It's fishing minigame time, baby! More than once, Simoon has slowed over a dune without my asking, or taken an unexpected but gentle curve around an invisible something, and I've wondered if she's drawing from a memory of a time before. But lately I've wondered if she's turning into another, different, or if she's tuning into another, different flow altogether. The movements of fish as they swim beneath the sands. I approach the angler with this in mind, and think how interesting it must be to find one's calling in fishing, and reaching out for things one cannot see. Might even teach me some patience.
Hello there, Glider. What can I do for you?
What do I want to talk about? I'd like to learn to fish? The angler nods.
Fancy that angler mask, huh? Hope you're more patient than some of these gliders.
I'm working on that. I'm certain, he smirks.
Well, either way, the first thing you'll need is a fishing rod, and I'll give you one of my old ones. Good for a trainee. Take this. You can use this to cast off anywhere you can find some sand.
Anywhere?
Anywhere. Whether you get a bite or not will be another matter, but that's the trick of being an angler. Feeling it out.
I nod.
So if you want to earn that mask, that's how you do it. I'm not here to waste your time if you're not here to waste mine. For your first badge, all I'll need to see is some fish from right here in Sandsea. Bring me a bellow guppy, a pebble eye, and a pillfish, and we're good. And remember, every species has its own habitat, so you'll need to search around to find where they live. But word to the wise, lots of fish survive by nibbling on the roots of plants. That should give you a place to start.
I thank him and depart.
Good luck out there.
Old Rod, just Magikarp.
Cool.
Got the fishing minigame. That was a cool ship. Look at this thing. It really does look like a fishing barge. I think the funniest glitch I ever remember seeing about fishing in in Pokemon was like that you can fish in the gym statues because it's considered an okay. Whoops. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, wiggle that fish. A bellow guppy. It pulses its way through the sands using an air propulsion system that grows at the end of its tail. When frightened, the force of its propulsion can cause the bellow to drop off, leaving the fish stranded. Well. Ships with a ring around them. I don't know what it's for, but it looks cool as hell. What? I had to sneeze, sorry. Alright, let's see what's over here. Whoa, okie dokie. Don't know if we're gonna get a bite this time. Oh, whoops. Well, not if I forget to press the button. A dopey dart. Found across Sandsea, these goofy-looking fish are extremely quick but remarkably unintelligent. A bland but nutritious offering on plates across Meden. Dope fish. The dope fish lives. For now. Here we go, Burn Oak Station. Well met, Glider. We had goats in my clan. Ah, so you're familiar with their temperament. I suppose you are a Bexy? Say hello to Omar and Jadi for me. What's in that glass vial? Oh, I made this. It's a color palette for a hoverbike inspired by my work as a herder. Here, take some. I insist. I'd be very proud to see you riding a bike with my colors, Sable. What's up with the statue? Ah, you may recognize her, Oana. She was a great herder of many creatures. They say she came from the whale, and herded the ancestor of the creatures we heard today. We teach that keeping your herd near her statues will keep them together, well-fed and healthy. Oh, so the whale's like, I think the big colony ship or whatever. Free dies. Oh yeah, Goblin, I found the, I found fishing. Found the whale today? Oh, cool. That sounds like a really fun place to find. I hope I can find it at some point.
Glider, welcome. View my wares.
Where can I get a merchant's badge?
Merchants aren't liable to give out badges freely. Your best bet is to head to Ikria. There's a big market in town there, worth trying to Ira's attention if you want to get yourself some merchant's badges. Be careful how you do it, mind. She's not the friendliest customer. See you soon.
Is this where fishing is? Close by.
That's a big beetle. He's a big boy, Fred. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's a soppy fella. Loves a snuggle. Won't help you much if a worm attacks, but he can pull anything through a sand drift without any struggle.
It's close by here. Like, you'll probably see it when you... Oh, hello. What is that? Basically, I found it when I was at this cartographer. You should be able to see it around there. You'll probably know it when you see it. Avery, thank you so much for the raid. I didn't even know you were streaming today. Alright, alcohol is bad, okay? Oh dear. Playing World of Warcraft. Oh, were you playing the new expansion? Feeling glovely today? What a raid message. What on earth brought this upon you? No, we're playing Pandaria. Oh, okay, cool. I hope you had a lot of fun. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And so much for the raid. My name is Soroka, the Magpie Treasure Hunting VTuber. And today we're playing Sable, which is a game about exploring and treasure hunting in the desert. And we're just about to talk to, I believe, this tribal elder. Or we're not. But this game looks super cool. There's pandas and booze and a monkey. That certainly sounds like a very, very fun stream. Brewery tradition of standing in the alcohol beam so long your screen becomes inscrutable and your controls wobbly. Oh my. Delicious water meat. I don't know what to think about that. Can I talk to you? Oh, there we go. Where can I... Tell me about this camp. This is one of many beetle tent stations around Medan, named after that big old burnt tree over there. Not sure what species an oak is, mind. There's plenty of characters passing through here. They're all worth a bother if you're on your gliding. Never know what badges and masks you might pick up. Don't be shy. Chat to the tent owners, interrogate the machinists, and any other people you see around. There's also the scrapper's yard just below the big crane over there. There's a lazy scrapper down there who'll make finding scraps worth your time. See you soon. Beam alcohol into our livers now? Sick. Direct to liver alcohol. It seems like it would take all the fun out of drinking, but... What do you have to buy? Ooh. 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 These sound like fun bike parts. I want to hold on to my money for just a second, though. Not if you're a problem alcoholic. Yeah, I guess. I met Aoife, the innkeeper of the camp. I didn't exactly mean to stand up on your shelf. I'm sorry about that. What can I do for you? Do you have any tasks that need doing? Before I can even finish the question, Aoife shouts, "Larval husks!" I repeat the words back to her as a clarification. She nods. I need some larval husks. How much do you know about beetles? What is a beetle, really? Huh, bit of a philosopher. She pauses. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to answer that. But if you wouldn't mind helping me get some larval husks, the dry shells that growing larvae leave behind, I'd be grateful. The type I'm looking for are Hercules beetles. You won't need to go far, but the nest is guarded by the mother beetle. You're going to have to find a way to get past her. I tell her I'll do my best. Anything else I can help you with? Nope. Want to talk to this guard, though. The guard before me stands tall, her posture shaped by duty, uniform weathered by years. Hello there, young glider. I'm nearly startled by the force of her greeting, but her voice is comforting, somehow. Warm and welcoming. I greet her with the accidental enthusiasm of a traveler finding a friend. She smiles behind the mask, I think. Always nice to meet a fellow adventurer, especially now. How are you faring so far? I need sleep. The world is big, and I feel very small. You say that like it's a bad thing. Isn't it a wonder, the size of it all? That you can spend your whole life wandering and still find more to see? Hello, the bear. Thighs, how are you doing? Good to see you. I think about the balled-up fabric and smoothed-out rock that will make my next pillow, and many to come. My neck aches faintly at the thought of how many nights I'll spend this way. It's possible I'm romanticizing it a little. You see, I'm getting ready to leave on my second gliding. She reads the confusion in my silence. Did no one tell me of the second gliding? I suppose it isn't a real second gliding, but it's how I'm thinking about it. A chance to see the world again, and how it's changed. I'm an equine guard, you see, or I was an equine guard. As of 3 days ago, I am officially retired. You should have seen the way the others looked at me. There is a laugh in her voice. All of them were so baffled to see me go, telling me how much I'd missed the big city. A few of them even felt sorry for me. Like, what would I do now that my life's purpose is complete? Can you imagine? I try to, but I can barely muster a view of my purpose's start, let alone its end. I shake my head. Independent Sable, jump back. How are you liking it so far? I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's really, really cool. And, we just completed the Wind Tower, and now I'm in Burnt Oak, seeing what else there is to see. It's really cool. I really love exploring in this game. Retirement, the new game plus of life. I mean, sure, why not? I said, thank you for all the strange condolences, but tomorrow marks the first time in decades that I'll wake up in the morning and have absolutely no idea what lies ahead. And I've never been more excited. Don't get me wrong, I've loved my work. I even love the noise and the trouble of Acretia. But I've spent enough of my life standing around looking hard. It's time to explore. Her glee is infectious. I ask where she'd like to go. I'm heading to the Badlands, I think. I want to see the Bridge of the Betrayed. If you haven't already, you should definitely go and see it yourself. You'll want the northern Badlands, southwest of here. I nod, trying to keep the directions in mind, and Elizabeth gives me a little tap. Maybe I'll see you up there. America patched out New Game Plus. They said it was a bug. Oh no, too real. Alright. I think the dialogue prompt just didn't show up. I'm gonna try talking to this person again. They seem important enough to have dialogue. The mask caster sits, unmoving, silent. I cannot tell if the mask caster is human or something else. I've heard about the mask casters and stories about glidings before. Gliders should collect 3 badges of a set and bring them to the caster, from whom the mask shall be cast. I should look for some more badges. I leave the mask caster. Right now we have, I think, 1 of each. So, definitely gonna need to get more. I think we've talked to everybody in this part of the camp. We can go down to the scavengers, but there's this machinist. The machinist looks me over. You're late. I'm perfectly on time. No. I tell them yes. They at least consider it. No, you are late. Perplexed, I wait for them to explain themselves, but they seem to wait for the same. Briefly, I feel a hint of shame as I remember times I have been late among the Ibexi, things I have slipped up in doing. But I dismiss my doubts as I recall that I have no idea who this strange machinist is. I ask them. My name is Utari. Of immediate relevance to you is that I am a friend of Shizo. I ask them then if Shizo alerted them to my pending arrival. Perhaps she looks out for me and sets waypoints in oasis among my gliding. A comforting thought. When you see them, you haven't been here yet? Oh my goodness. It's such a good game relaxing to and exploring. Hope you enjoy your journey. Gonna head to bed. Have a good one. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have fun exploring the new update yourself. No, it was your hover bike. I heard it for the first time months ago and felt the shape of her voice, sorry. And thank you so much for the follow. I tell Atari that it was not Simoon they heard, for Shizo and I have only built her a few days hence. They wave their hands at me in a hurried dismissal. Did Shizo tell you so little? The voices of our machines are eternal, more ancient than even than their forms. I hear them, as I always have, and yours I thought would revisit me sooner, but here we are. Now, let us speak of why you have come. Something has stopped the wind tower working, and I stop Utari to explain that I've already fixed the wind tower, and I wish I could see the expression on their face. You already fixed it? I rock back on my heels and say yes. Well, why didn't you say so? You're not late at all, are you? You're perfectly on time, and I owe you an apology. I hope you'll accept it. Do you think you went the opposite way? I mean, I think that's kind of the joy of this game, is you can just do whatever. You can go wherever. You're not, like, level-gated or anything. But, oh shit, now I know the strats. You just have to fix the wind tower and I'll be okay. Before I can tell them whether I do or I don't, they roll right over me. And I insist that you accept this. Utari produces a machinist badge, holding it out for me to take. You may have been late in coming, but here you are where you are meant to be. I give you this badge not only in recognition of where you have been and what you have done, but in honor of one of many possibilities. That you may, if you so choose, become one of us, who speak the unheard language of Simoon and her vast connections. This badge is but one, and you will need to earn more from others who carry them. But if and when you do, the caster will know what you have chosen, and you may wear the mask of the machinist. I thank Utari for it, and tell them that I have much to consider. But just for a moment, I hear the faintest ringing in my left ear, distant and deep, like a river below the sands. Listen.
Help. Customize bike. Let's have a look, shall we? Hey, there we go. Not gonna lie, this front part does not seem to change very much. Okay, well, we customized it. Gotta hit the tower first, exactly. Alright, let's buy some parts. Okay, so actually, let me go over here. So, it hasn't changed much yet. Alright, so there's two types of, so these are bug parts, and we can mix and match as far as I know. Like, we can mix and match parts. I really like the back of the bug one. That's pretty cool. And this, no, this isn't the scrapper one. I'm not really sure what this one is. I haven't seen that one yet. But that's what bug parts look like. We can buy a couple of bug parts, but I don't have enough money to buy the whole set. I think I'd like to replace the front. As much as I like the front of this bike, it doesn't seem to paint very well. Although I do like the energy core thing that glows brighter when I accelerate. They all have unique stats too. Oh no. Now we're playing Pod Racer? We always were. It is a challenge not to view scrappers through quite a romantic lens. As I looked towards my glidings as a child, I pictured myself as a dust-covered traveler, exploring strange forbidden places and finding strange forgotten things. A treasure hunter of old and arcane objects. Ooh, that does sound appealing. And though I'm certain of the grind of shifting through sand and dirt for useful tools and things left over can wear anyone down, I cannot help but weave some thread of my fantasy into the reality of the work. Greetings, Glider. Name's Alton. I give a bow and introduce myself as Sable. You find much scrap metal out there, Sable? It's been known to happen. Good, good. Alton leans back and looks up at the ceiling thoughtfully. Got a task for you then, if you're up for it. The hesitation in my voice is a product of a gentle intimidation, but I stand up straight and casual enough to seem like I'm up for anything. Alton seems to believe it enough. I need scrap, Sable, and lots of it. And you're out there already, doing basically nothing. Alton chuckles to himself. Shouldn't say it like that. Gliding's odd, huh? You have nothing to do, so you have everything to do. Wonder if anyone's spent their gliding just lying around. I don't know if that counts as a gliding. I say it with a smirk that I don't imagine would count as a gliding. I say with a smirk that I don't imagine that would count as a gliding. But at the same time, I wonder if some people do go out and use the time to simply be with themselves in a safe and respective place. Would it matter so much as what mask we choose if we found our purpose deep within? Magpie job, it really does sound like it. Oh no, should I be doing that? Alton clears his throat, and I'm grateful to be shaken free. Anyhow, the task. Let's see if you can understand this one, yeah? It's a bit complex. I tell him I'm ready. Go out, find scrap, bring it back to me. What sort of scrap? I ask Alton what sort of scrap he'd like. All of it. Big scrap, little scrap, medium-sized scrap. If it's made of metal and it's too busted up for anything else, I want it. Think he can handle that? I tell him I'm happy for any reason to explore, and that I'll return with everything I find. I say goodbye to Alton. Oh, he's got a bug bite too in the back there. And not gonna lie, I see a treasure chest back there. I did not mean to climb up this wall though, Alton, I'm sorry. Okay, alright. Kinda want a bug part. Let's get a bug part, and then I'm gonna go see what that is, because that giant metal structure looks cool as hell, and I'm gonna go see it. Just kind of flying over the other bikes, whatever. Narrow stalk fig.
Undoubtedly my favorite fruit. The first thing I would ask for when we pass through traveling merchants with the Abexi. Don't know what we can do with it, though. Amazing parking job. It didn't seem to matter much. It's fine. Ooh, which nose do I want? So we're gonna replace the nose of our bike. Cooking job somewhere you can chef it up? Oh, that would be so cool. Alright, if we have to pick a nose, which nose do we want to pick? The scrapper bike or the beetle bike? I'm really not sure. The beetle bike's like... I like the shape of the nose there, but this might be really cool, like the bottom wing. Sleek part looks nice. Which one do you think is sleeker? Moldy orange nose. I think I can afford 2 parts. Yeah. Beetle. Sniffy mole. I assume you want the scrapper bike front, Biz. Yes, lol. Okay. Let's buy the beetle one for now, because it is cheaper. But I kind of want to buy these. These sound cool as hell. We're gonna get all the parts eventually. It's just a question of finding the money for them. Oh, and now we unlock the scrapper. Bike job. Ooh. I like the look of this. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, the things wiggle, but they also tuck away when you're in boost mode. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see what other parts I can get. Still makes marinara. It does. I guess we could get a new booster and see what that is, but I don't have that one yet. What the heck is this? Apart from obviously being an engine section of a giant ship. Well, there's a way inside. What's this though, this tower? Do I think I could climb up that? Gotta wait for my stamina to come back. Come on, Sable. No! Damn it. What's it look like in strafe mode? Oh, good question. Like that? Oh, that's so cool looking! Oh, and then the bug wings splay out. Oh, this is such a perfect combo. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is perfect. What a perfect little craft. R-Wing, engage all range mode. Something's wrong with my G diffuser. Oh, this is the Dunboyne. Neat. Okie dokie then. Can I not climb this? No. Oops. Uh-oh. we go. Oh. Well, what the heck is this supposed to be? That is an ominous sound for a door to make, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and that's an easy way back out of the ship. Good stuff. Alright, let's explore further into the ship. It's like an almost like organic organic sounding sound. It's kind of spooky. Oh man, like traveling through the desert, looking through at like old ruined like technology is so extremely my shit. I'm so happy this game is real. One thing I was going to say before I had to deal with all this OBS bullshit is how extremely happy I am that this game got made, because exploring the desert, finding ruined technology is so extremely my shit. Especially doing all these like little like Legend of Zelda things. Like these just straight up feel like Legend of Zelda exploration puddles. This stream got made. Oh, thank you, Corgi. Wait, what? Oh, for fuck's sakes, these are pick-upables? How come I didn't notice that? Calling each other dorks on my channel, how dare you? Okay, I was maybe hoping that throwing it would be faster than carrying it the whole way there, but it doesn't look like it. What is that? Oh. Oh. Whoops. Sorry, battery, you're getting plugged back in. Doretta, back to the pod. Oh my god, this thing is so slow. A cache of 100 cuts. Nice. Big children supposed to be such. She's called Doretta. Oh, okay. Oh. Scrap metal collected by scrappers for use in a variety of ways, from repairing bikes and other mechanized goods to producing cuts. Scavenged from ancient ships and can be traded at the scrapyard at Burncoat Station. Back to the pod even though there's no tangible benefit. You do it because she's one of the team, and you leave no dwarf behind, biological or mechanical. Did the fucking stream go down again? I swear to God, I'm so fucking tired. No, it looks like it's fine now. Okay, alright. I wish I even knew where to begin, like, being like, why internet not work? It's a 3-second hiccup this time? Okay. Well, hopefully that's okay with everybody. Oh, achievement unlocked, the Dunboyne. Oh, hello there. Service and modem logs and see if it's logging any problems. I'll check. I can check that later, yeah. I encounter a strange, luminous figure. It greets me before I even have a chance to be frightened. New user found. Hello. Please enter your new username. I found myself whispering my own name. It suddenly feels odd in my mouth. Like this is the first time I've said it out loud. Welcome, Sable. I've set up a new account for you. I asked the mysterious figure about themselves.
I am the ship's simulated anthropomorphic registry and informational nexus, but you can call me Saren.
I asked Saren what they are doing here.
I am not entirely sure, Sable. Most of my data modules appear to be corrupted. I'm attempting access ship records.
Saren goes still for a moment.
Transferring ship's logs to your inbox. You have unread messages, Sable.
Unread messages.
Here are your unread messages.
Recording 01. The panel blinks to life. Strange markings and symbols I assume to be ancient texts spill across the screen as the background colors flash wildly. And then... Most capable... I've definitely looked at it before. I've done some port forwarding in the past, so I should be able to get on there and see. Welcome to America Online. She's sending you spam mail. Oh no. And then, with a strange buzzing like old fabrics pulling apart, there are voices.
Within long-range sensors, Captain. We're picking up some anomalous readings from the upper atmosphere. Could be a plasma storm, but the radiation signature doesn't quite match. Maintain approach at current speed. What's our time to destination?
46 Earth hours, give or take.
Good. Let's keep an eye on those energy signatures. And get Siren in on it too, for pattern recognition.
Captain, we need to purge our reactor soon. If we don't...
I know. I'm aware of the risks, Ellis, but I'm not purging in the middle of space. We follow the protocol and...
The recording fails, and the static continues. A few button pushes bring silence in a screen that looks navigable in some way, but I can't decipher anything. No unread messages.
Cool.
Earth does exist somewhere. Yeah, this is definitely starting to look like my hypothesis about this being some sort of the ancestors being on some colony ship. Oh, I see egg. And this just being the crashed remnants of it. Also, here's some scrap metal. Although it'll be interesting to see what caused them all to go off and do their own thing instead of working to repair the ship or something. Alright, let's get picked up by the scoop. Make for good stories. They do. I'm definitely excited to find the rest of them. There it is. Look at our perfect little ship. The fins look like they could rotate and run. Kind of, yeah. Like they could just this thing could transform into a walker. That'd be so cool. I really love the strafe mode though. The strafe mode absolutely looks like just a straight up fighter jet or something. Like the walker from Star Fox 2 or something. Just starts walking on its wings like a goofy thing. Alton barely looks up at me.
Find anything useful?
Sell scrap metal. I fetch everything I found for him, handing it over piece by piece. I say goodbye to Alton. How much money did we make off of that? 25 bucks? That's not great, but well, every little bit helps. Let's buy some more parts. I'm curious to see what other parts we can get away with. Alright, we need a new engine module, so you can either choose between the Scrapper Bike engine here, or the Beetle Bike booster. They both look pretty good. I think personally I like the roundness of the Beetle Bike booster, but leave it up to chat to choose, because we are going to be buying all of them eventually. Just only some at a time, because I only have so much money. Beetle booster? Both? Let's buy that. And I'm also gonna buy the bike front. Be poor. Well, good news. We're gonna be poor anyways, but for a slightly different reason. Alright, there's the front. Let's go ahead and get a new color scheme. Let's go ahead and get this extremely neon-looking thing. Oh yes. A true tour de force. What a weird-looking nose. I love it. What's left on there? The Beetle wings and the bike engine? Let's buy the Beetle wings, fuck it. It's not like we need money to, like, buy food or anything. Like, as far as I know, like, you don't need to buy food or anything. You just do whatever you want. The schnoz on that bike. Yeah. Oh god. Oh. Quite a difference. Oh. We got green smoke now. Let's see what fish we can get at the base of this tree. Another dopey dart. Cool. Yeah, look at the wings. Ugh. It's like eating or something. Any other landmarks in range? On the Bridge of Trade, southwest of Burn Oak Station in the Northern Badlands. Let's go do this Beatles thing. Do we know where they are? Yes, we do. Very nice, you get garlic gas trail. Oh no. Actually, let's read this real quick. The Southwest Chums. Oh, west is Ekra. I would definitely like to go to Ekra at some point. So, West Ekra is over here somewhere. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll go get these beetles, and we'll bring them back, and then that will be the end of today's stream. I know, like, on one hand I do want to just play this game forever, but that would probably not be in my best interest as far as my health goes. Because this game is so cool. I'm definitely prepared to play some more of this very soon. I'm just really hoping I don't have to deal with much internet bullshit or OBS bullshit or whatever it is that keeps cutting my streams out, because it is incredibly frustrating. Oh wait, what is that? You know I'm gonna put a waypoint on that. What? Oh. Oh, okay. Mario's big pink nose. Oh no. So ready to watch more Sable streams in the future? I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you are ready to watch more too, because I'm definitely in love with this game, and I will 100% want to be playing more of this very soon. I guess we're not using the bug beetle booster anymore. Oh, there's the fishing. What the fuck? What the fuck was that sound? What was that? How long is this game? I think pretty long. I think the intended objective of this game is you get 3 badges from each of the different trades. And you can, once you construct a mask of your choosing, I think you can go to the final masking ceremony at any point, and then that's the end of the game. But I imagine that this game is decently long because there's a lot of stuff to do in it. So I assume we're going to be playing this for at least a couple weeks. Okay, we're here. Many options, yeah. So far, we've seen the mechanists, or the machinists, the scrappers, the mechanists, the machinists, the scrappers, the cartographers, the merchants, and the fishers, I believe. And I imagine there's a couple more professions that we've yet to find. Alright, let's go see what these beetles are up to. Treasure. I'm assuming these aren't... No. Not openable. Easy money. Oh. I think this might be what we're looking for. Let's check inside this building first. Oh, hold on. No, this is the beetle nest. So where's Mama Beetle? And why is my controller vibrating? I see egg. Well, I guess I'm gonna go for it. These must not be what we're looking for then. Oh, how does one get egg? That's barricaded up. Egg obtained. We found a lot of eggs so far, but, like, I don't even know where they go. Oh, there's the big mama. What happens if we just take another entrance? I keep wanting to, like, save, but... like, again, this isn't the kind of game that has danger to... Oh, hello, what's this? There's an old worn-out notepad by the tent. After all my journeying, my path inside the nest is blocked. The Hercules beetle, she blocks the way and refuses to move. I continue flicking through the scroll of notes. I am at my wit's end. The creature sleeps and will not move. I have tried attacking the beast, but its shell is hard as metal and she does not even acknowledge me. There are further notes. There is an unusual plant that has overgrown the tower across from the nest. I plan to investigate this. The smaller beetles seem attracted to the plant. A final scrawl in the back of the book. The climb was extremely troubling. If only I had my old gliding stone still. Nevertheless, I made it. Holding the fruit that glows on the giant plant seems to agitate it and emit a harmless gas of some kind. Beetles seem to gather around it as I do so. I will test my theory with the mother. The notes end. Well, hopefully you made it out, dude. Hopefully, like, this beetle will not immediately back itself into the cave as soon as I get through there, or we're gonna be in trouble. This is very, very, like, cheerful music. Whoa, okay, we're good. This is a goofy-looking fruit. Anti-beetle fruit? I don't know. No, don't look at me. Look at the thing. What am I supposed to do? I feel like this is only going to end in tears for me here. What the fuck is this? God damn. Hey. I think we specifically only want the husks, so those live grubs aren't going to do anything for us. I'm definitely going to be curious why they want those things, though. Ew. Yeah, that one's still moving, too. Oh, there's another one. Alright, where's this last one? Oh, I see. Thought they were alive. Kind of me too. Where the hell are we? Ooh. Alright, we got them all. Hopefully the mother beetle isn't blocking the back entrance. Or the entrance again. For lacrosse scoops. I'm gonna laugh if that's what it is. Like, it's just like, oh, we use them to make equipment for our national sport. Where the heck am I going? Oh, I'm going to get egg is what I'm doing. But not the beetle egg. A chum egg. Oh wait, no, of course we know where these chum eggs go. There's literally a sign that says, like, chum scrawled on it, so we know where they go. I'll have to remember to do that next time. Precisely 5 oranges, and it's very convenient. I mean, 5 oranges, I could see myself using a thing to store 5 oranges in. That's a decent amount of oranges. I really hope I haven't softlocked myself. There's no way I was supposed to hold the fruit through here the entire time, right? Right? I can go higher. Okay, I can go higher. Ugh. Oh wait, we didn't go this way. Much better. That's a little unfortunate. Well, the bartender only needed 3, but maybe she'll pay us for the extras. Oh, and I see treasure. Anything over here? No. Alright, treasure, give me, now. 20 bucks. Not bad, but with a treasure chest that ornate, I was kind of expecting a little bit more. Are you planning to stream for a little while? Probably another 15 minutes? Like, up until the point where we can get back out here and get back to town. So, like, not like a super long amount of time, I think. I think I'm gonna try and be somewhat responsible and call it soon. I don't know what these clouds are, but... well, apparently breathing them in doesn't do them any harm, so... okay, I'm gonna go see what's over... here. And then go off to shower? Yeah, no worries. Ooh. I am noticing lots of treasure from my vantage point. Treasure we can spend on goofy-looking bike parts. And I'm assuming clothes later, but I guess that merchant didn't just have any for us. Anything back there? No. Did that one. This looks suspicious to me for some reason, but nothing good. Adults aren't responsible. We're not. But I have to at least pretend like I am. Hopefully some cool clothes. What we've seen so far is pretty good, so I'm hopeful. Why does my, like, call my bike thing never seem to work? It's moody? Oh, of course. And probably long cave. Never attach the ear parts. Oh, shoot. Evil twin bike. Oh, of course I did. Kind of like car. Evil twin of Kit, the what is that, Knight Rider, I think, right? I've never watched that personally, but I know. Basically referenced in like every single like open world driving game I can think of. Which I guess is fair. A cool idea for a car. Yeah, that shrine. That looks like a shrine or something on top of that hill, and we're definitely checking that out next time, unless I boot up this game and completely forget what I was doing. Used to watch it when I was a kid. I don't know that I ever watched it. It might have, like, ended, might not have been on reruns or whatever when I was a kid. Or just, it was up too late, and I wasn't up. '90s probably not after. Oh, okay. I remember watching it in VR chat. I mean, that sounds like the perfect way to watch TV. Like old TV things is just sitting in VR chat. Just really feel the weight of change. I'm assuming there's some sort of, like, notification on the postal box when I have unread messages that I'm just not paying attention to. Greetings, Glider. What can I do for you? I have the larval husks you asked for. Aoife started clapping the moment I caught her eye. Ah, you got them. Hope old Mother Beetle didn't give you too much trouble. I hand her the husks, lighter than air but strong as steel, and she slides them away in a cloth bag. These'll come in real handy. Thank you. Actually, there's one more thing you could do for me. Can you take these husks to Ekra and help them and deliver them to Aeon in the chime maker's shop? Sure. I did get paid for that, didn't I? Probably. Watching and critiquing it? That'd be fun. Oh, merchants have a total, have a total credit limit, like in Oblivion or something. Oblivion or Skyrim. Alright, we've bought all the bike parts. Let's see if we can make a cool combo. Undelivered to the other person, I guess. That would probably make the most sense. I was just kind of hoping to get paid now, so I could buy bike parts, but thankfully I was able to buy them without. Let's see what these wings look like. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, this is the shit. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. We're all hoping to get paid now. That's life, I guess. Alright, I'm very happy with how our ship looks now. The ship is wiggling for joy too, that's what it's doing. The ships with folding wings. I mean, it's just a cool aesthetic. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and leave it off there for today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. I'll see if I can't look at my router logs and see if there's anything I can do to fix that, but otherwise, thank you all so much for tuning in, and let's see who we can go ahead and raid. I want to make sure that I save and exit to title. Oh, this game is so cool. I cannot wait to play some more. It is so extremely everything that I would want in a game. So cool. Thank you for all the splash titles. I would like to leave the game now. I would like to exit the application. Was the Wooper fun as always? Oh, I'm really glad you think so. Okie dokie. So, we have one last stream coming up tomorrow over on YouTube. We're going to be going ahead and playing through a piece of interactive fiction called Adios, where you are a pig farmer that disposes of corpses for the mob, and you would like to stop doing that. And there's a hitman on his way to tell you that you cannot do that, and you have to convince him not to kill you. It sounds pretty cool, and I hope that you'll all agree. So, hope to see you there. So let's go ahead and send y'all off to somebody. How about Eos, who is playing some Fall Guys? That sounds good to me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Last stream of the week. Like, I always not the last stream ever, just the last stream of my schedule before the next stream. I'm sorry if that was I'm sorry if that was confusing. But sorry, let's send you off to AS. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and see you tomorrow on YouTube. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.